Hey chat, I'm here. I'm just driving around London. Big Ben saying, you connected in the right time. Because we're just passing Big Ben. Yesterday we came an exact precise time when it was when the bell was going on the clock. I think if you come at even hour, the bell is going. I think gives enough amount of the bells. Right now we have London Eye on the right. Shame you can't see it. There's quite a lot of action on the right now, but I'm gonna go towards the Trafalgar Square. Maybe you know Trafalgar Square. There's a lot of lions around. And also there is I think General or Captain Wellington arch in there, something like that. So let's see. Let me know if my camera is too bumpy, because I just changed the orientation of the camera, and I think it gets I think it's being more people can see the stream straight away. I have more people coming into the stream. I can see camera is in good place. Perfect. Happy you like it. So I'll go to Trafalgar Square, and then I'll take you to Piccadilly. We're getting to Trafalgar Square. Yes, usually I stop at the red lights, because in London you have millions of cameras pointed in your direction, and if you won't stop at the red light, after a week you're gonna get a gift from the government, which is usually around 70 quid or something like that. But that's not what's the worst. The worst are the points for crossing the light at the red light. I think it's a 3 points, and you're allowed only to have around 11, and they're gonna take your license away. So no, I'm not intending to go on the red light, but the guy in front of us just did. Yeah, there are places when there is no camera, but most of the places have camera. So right now we are at Trafalgar Square, and I'm gonna make a roundabout. So in a minute, in front, you're gonna see a National Gallery. In a National Gallery, I think you can see a pretty. I mean, if you like painting, I think there's some Van Gogh inside now. The Van Gogh sunflowers. I think they have them on the display. Some pretty expensive painting. If anyone fancy buying it, come to London. If you're a millionaire. So yes, let's wait for the light. Okay, yes. Okay. So another red light. So in a minute, you can't see it yet. If you take left here, I mean this road is closed now, but normally if you would take left here, you would be able to get into the Buckingham Palace, which we can go later. Oh yeah, so look at that. Perfect spot to stop. You can see National Gallery. You can see something like a statue. I think there's this guy on the top. There is this general or something like that, Wellington. Or maybe Wellington is a different guy. Maybe he's a Trafalgar, actually. It's a Trafalgar Square. So, and now you can see a beautiful lorry. Beautiful English lorry. Yes, but those lions, you have 4 lions around. That's a Trafalgar Square from one view. We can have another round. And over there, if you go straight, this is where we came from. You have a London Eye, you have a Big Ben, and if you would go left here, you have a Covent Garden and Leicester Square, and you have all those fancy cinemas and theaters. Usually when they're making some world premiere of the movie, you have a lot of celebrities around. Sometimes you can meet some celebrity on the street. Last time I was driving, I saw Hugh Grant just walking down with his wife, I think. Yes, no Paddington though. So, as you can see, they're doing some refurbishment in front. But normally, when this is not there, there is a pretty old, like a monument gate, which you can go through. And as you go through, you're going to get to Buckingham Palace. I'm gonna make another round. Maybe we're gonna manage to stop and you're gonna have another view of the National Gallery and Trafalgar Square. Let's see if I manage to do it like I did last time. Yes, beautiful. So yeah, the lights are working in our favor. So yeah, this is the National Gallery. You can find some nice paintings in there. Yeah, very expensive ones. Like I said, the Van Gogh. I think you have some Rubens in there. Yeah, Rubens was. Don't take your kids there. There's a lot of naked women. I'm not an art fan, but yeah, I've been there. It's for free. You can just walk in for free. If you want to see some different exhibits, then obviously you can, but you're gonna have to pay for it. Okay, so that was Trafalgar Square. So right now we can go to Oxford Circus. Let's go to Oxford Circus. Who knows what Oxford Circus is? Anyone? Anyone? I love on Roberts Bridge. Roberts Bridge. Is it a name of a city or what is that? Or is it a bridge, name of a bridge in London? Actually, I never heard of it. Roberts Bridge. Where's that? It's in England. Ah, okay. Is it a city? Is it like a city? Yeah, there's... England is too big. Okay, let's try catch the green light. Yes, we did it. Okay, so we go left here. You can see bits of the... I think that's a Canadian embassy over here. You can see the flags on the right. A little bit of them, at least. So now we're gonna go to... Now we're gonna go to Piccadilly Circus. I just came back from the... We were in North Greenwich. This place looks like a mini New York. You have all the banks, systems and everything in there. I think it's kind of... if you're familiar with New York, I think it's kind of like a lower Manhattan where all the transactions happens. But it looks pretty nice. But this place looks pretty nice as well, and you're gonna see in a minute, because you have, I mean, it's mini Trafalgar Square. If you guys been to Trafalgar Square, whoops. Did he let me in? Yes, thank you very much, sir. So this is Trafalgar Square. Sorry, no, this is Piccadilly. That's gonna be Piccadilly. We're going towards Piccadilly. We have a Waterloo Place on the right, and they put a lot of decoration. And as you... sorry, the road is terrible in here. This is 21st century in London, and the roads are just terrible. Okay, so we coming close to Piccadilly. I hope you're gonna be able to see it. Or maybe I'll take a right here. Maybe I'll take a right and I'm gonna make a round. Oh no, we have cars all over the place. But I think it's gonna be more visible in a minute. But after we see Piccadilly, we go towards Regent Street, where you can see more of those angels hanging out from above. And you're gonna see a lot of people from different parts of the world. Lately, I've seen a lot of Asians just taking pictures. I think they're trying to position themselves like in between those. Like if you stand in the right perspective towards that angel, I think you can make yourself look like you have wings. That's, I think, what people do. And we have Piccadilly in here, but the angle of the camera is not very well. But I'm gonna try go right here, if possible, so you guys can see. Or maybe I'll move the camera a little bit to this side for now. I think I need to buy some movable mount for the camera. Yes, so this is Piccadilly. Welcome to Piccadilly. Piccadilly, London. So those screens, they are responsible for all the climate warming or whatever they're saying happening in the world. Yeah, we can see here some city. Let me I'm gonna bring you some city as well, some sounds of the city. And now we're stuck in the traffic. So there is a certain quality which is very, very needed driving in London. It's patience. It is patience because it's almost 12 and look at this, there's a traffic. They saying London never sleeps because London lives always. Even now, I've just been next to O2 Arena, and I think there was some concert that tonight. I'm not sure who was it, but there was some concert happening, and there was thousands of people just pouring out of the O2 Arena. I think I took a wrong turn, but as you can see, this is an area of Covent Garden, Leicester Square, and you have all of those theaters here. You have some show, Huddestown, which I'm not familiar with. I used to work in a hotel in central London, just maybe 10 minutes away from here. I worked in a concierge, and yeah, we had to deal a lot with attractions. That's why I know, maybe not a lot, but I know something about London if you want to get places. So this is the area, like you have Les Miserables, Olivia, you have Fawlty Towers. Who know Fawlty Towers? If you know Fawlty Towers, I can know roughly how old are you. If you don't know Fawlty Towers, it means you're young and healthy and full of life. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, this is the area with a lot of the. On the left, you have the Leicester Square. If I'm corrected, you have Leicester Square on the left, which, as I said, is a place of plenty of premieres happening all the time. Movie premieres, of course, and you have plenty of celebrities coming over. We have a Chinatown close by as well. Oh, that's a nice BMW. Have you seen it? All wrapped. Yeah. So let me know, guys, what would you like to see? I'll go there. Right now we're gonna try go around, and we go through Piccadilly again, and then on our way back we're gonna take left, not right, and we're gonna go towards Regent Street. And I'm gonna show you those decoration they put. It's quite famous. I think people coming from all over the world to see those decoration. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If I can have a like, that would be nice, because it helps with YouTube algorithm and I can reach more people, and that's gonna allow me to pay for petrol later, so I can drive you anywhere you want later, like Mr. Zap VR wrote down Roberts Bridge. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe it's a nice city. Maybe I'll go there. I like driving. I like driving a lot. I've done a lot of driving. Last week I think I've done like 500 miles or something like that. Something crazy. Yeah, we're on Leicester Square. On the right hand side there's a Leicester Square station. And you see those yellow lines on the street? You can't stop on it. If you stop on this line, and there's a camera, you're gonna get a ticket. I have a flatmate. He's getting pretty a lot of those tickets, and he don't speak English. So anytime he's coming in to me, and he's asking me, "Oh, can you help me? Can you pay for that? Can you check it out?" And then he's like, getting those love letters from councils all around London. 60 quid, 60 quid. Once he even, very often in England, they put like a new signs on the streets, and like, imagine you driving to work for 5 years every day, and you take right in the same place. And he did that, and then they put some sign saying that you cannot make turns there anymore, and he didn't see it. And then 1 week he get 8 tickets, and they came all together, like 8 or even 10. Maybe it was even 10, maybe that was more. And then it came up like to £800 or something like that. Yeah. It's crazy, but we managed to, actually, some councils, they quite reasonable. Some councils you can write to them. Council is like a type of it's like a little government that takes care of some area in London. So you can write to them and you can explain what happened, what's going on, and they might let you go. They might cancel the ticket. So in that case, we pay 1 ticket and they cancel the rest, 9 or 10. Can't remember exactly how many there was. Yeah, but that was quite nice. Yeah, so just in front of us, you're gonna see a typical English bus, double-decker they call them, which is right now trying to make a turn. Number 38, Victoria. Look at this beautiful bus. And now we're gonna try to make a right here without killing ourselves and anybody, because the traffic, it's not that bad. Okay, thank you very much. That was good. Yes. So, yeah, you need to be very careful driving around London because there's cameras everywhere. There are cameras. Oh, drunk people coming back from party. Sorry, I just saw a funny view. Yeah, so there's a lot of cameras in London, and almost everywhere you go, you can't go faster than 20 miles per hour. And if you go and camera catch you, they're gonna fine you, and you're gonna find out later, 7 days after your journey. So you might go for a journey, spend all your money, you're coming back, and you get a pretty fine. So we are at Leicester Square. On the right hand side you can see a little bit of Hyperdrome, which is famous casino in which they make a lot of movies. I'm not sure what's the name of the movies, but definitely they did some, because it's one of the biggest casinos in London. Oh, we have another yellow thingy. So you need to be very tricky with driving those. You need to make sure that the traffic in front of you is moving. Yeah, let me know in comments, guys, where would you like to go? And we can try go there. So, we're gonna pass Trafalgar Square. There was a London Eye visible for a little bit. We're gonna go through Trafalgar Square. Look at these beautiful buildings. Old school, old style buildings. Isn't that nice? That's a very nice building. Yes, so maybe we can do the same actually. This guy is not that bad thinking. He's taking right here. Maybe we can do it as well. Alright, because all the people are queuing on the left side. Yes, okay. Please, guys, give me some likes, because I'm testing algorithm. I want to see if I get more likes, if it's gonna be visible to more people. I just figure out something. I can share that. I can. Oh look, they make a market here. A little market on the Trafalgar Square. On the right hand side now, you can see the statue before we were parked in front of it. So this is the statue of this general or captain, I'm not sure, you can Google it. I think his name is Wellington. I might be wrong though. It might be Trafalgar, because this is a Trafalgar Square, so it would make sense that they would put a Trafalgar statue on top of whatever that is. Not, yeah, the name guy. I think so. I'm not sure. You can Google it. Who is the guy on the top of that statue? Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna make another round on that. Yes, okay. So, oh yeah, I said I told you I'm gonna share something with you. Ooh, did you hear that? There is some high testosterone individual behind us, losing a lot of oil, gas, petrol, depends where you're from. It's throwing acceleration like crazy. It might be some nice car though. I saw Audi R8 today. It was pretty nice. Yesterday I saw McLaren. City full of nice cars, but you can't drive quick. Well, some of those rich people. If you have a McLaren, you don't care about tickets. Maybe you care about the points, but if you have a car and they catch you, then you need to confirm who was driving the car. So if you are a rich person, you can always have someone to blame. You can pay someone to say that, oh, it was me driving the car, and you're not gonna get a ticket, the other person will. So rich people, they can always find a way of getting out of problems. Yeah, so we passing the Canadian embassy on the right, and we're gonna go towards Piccadilly Circus again. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, I said I'm gonna drop you some knowledge. So, you know what, guys? I've been doing streams for a few days now, and I noticed something interesting just now, and I'll tell you about this in a minute, just after we finish with the Piccadilly Circus, because we're just approaching Piccadilly Circus. So you're gonna see it on the right hand side in a minute. I'll try tilt the camera if it's not gonna be visible. Yeah, so we're approaching it. Piccadilly, here we come. So many people on the street. Okay, there's no one behind me, so I can go slow. Oh, we have a red light. Very good. I normally don't like red lights, but in this situation, while you're watching, it's pretty good. So we have a Piccadilly. Look at this. A Piccadilly Circus. I'm not sure why it's called this. Maybe I need to do some research. But yeah, that's how Piccadilly Circus looks like. So now we're gonna go. Oops, my phone is going out. So now we're gonna go left. before we went right, but now we're gonna go. Ooh, they're advertising AP watches. Those AP watches are so nice and so expensive. So yes, we're going straight, but now we're gonna go left. Before we went right, and now we're gonna go left, because left is a Regent Street, which is a famous street in London with a lot of different types of shops. So people coming over from all over the world to do shopping here. And we have Barbour here on the left, and all other different types of shops. But oh, they turn off the decoration. I think they're saving money. Can you see it on the top? You have those angels I told you about. They like hanging, but normally they on. But I think maybe they saving the money because it's Sunday and there's not many people. Oh, I thought it's gonna be nice view for you guys, but well, what can we do? I think we're gonna have to. You can check my other videos. I have other videos on my website if you want to see how it works. So normally they on, and there's normally hundreds of people just standing in the middle of the road taking pictures with them. Yeah, it's quite busy area, but it's Sunday evening now. We have yeah, it's 12 at night. I'm just driving around London to my new watch person who's watching. Just driving around London and just, you know, sharing what's happening in London, what I know a little bit. Some people find it attracting. Just take you to some landmarks, and yeah, and you can have a view of London by yourself. If you're interested in London, something to, you can like and subscribe, and I do it quite often. You can find some other stuff on my channel. I also share some stuff from my trips outside London as well. I was traveling pretty a lot lately. We've been to US, we went to Seychelles, Thailand. So I'm gonna be slowly uploading those videos and things from that. Lewisham. Yeah, we've been Lewisham a few hours ago. Going down to what's the name? North Greenwich. We were going to North Greenwich. We were passing close to you. Wow, don't stay too long, because apparently you're on the Greenwich time, so it's already late. I can't sleep really, so I'm just trying to kill the time, just driving around. So yeah, like and subscribe if you're into London, if you're into traveling, if you like traveling, because I think this channel will be about traveling, because I travel quite a lot, even around Europe. I mean, before COVID, I think I traveled more around Europe. Now after the COVID, no, I'm not a cab driver. I was thinking actually about it, to drive around and to do Uber, but I think because I could drive, I could record, and I could get paid. But for now, oh, thank you very much for subscribing. For now, it's I think if you want to be a cab driver, a Uber driver in London, your car need to be at least 7 years old or newer, and my car is older, so my car is sadly not it's not good to drive a taxi in London. But who knows, maybe my channel will go viral and YouTube will monetize me, and then I'm gonna be able to buy myself a nice car and drive Uber. Yeah, right, like that's gonna happen. But before before I used to do the Uber Eats. I don't know if you guys know what Uber Eats is. It's delivering food to people. But I was doing that on the bike. Not something I like, actually. There's quite a lot of people doing this. But yeah, if I have an option doing it and not doing it, I think I would choose not to do it. And I actually did have a chance not to do it, so right now I'm just driving around trying to reverse to the other street. Go back so I can drive down to other locations. Yeah, I told you I'll take you to Buckingham Palace. Not sure if Buckingham Palace will be very much visible from the street, but yeah, I'll take you there if you want. Let me know, guys, in comments what would you like to see, and I'll take you there while I'm still awake. If you always wanted to see something in London, then let me know. I may be gonna be able to go there. Of course, with a reasonable distance. Okay, I have a big comment to read. Been living in London for 20 years. Last time in Central at this time like the decade ago. Yeah, I think I know that because I live in London for like 15 years now. But I think with London is like, because you're living in here, you just don't care about those things. You have all those attractions and everything, and I think the only time you go into those attractions is like if someone visiting you and they like, oh, let's go there, oh, let's go there, let's do that, and you're like, oh, okay. Let's do it. Yeah, so I understand you. I was in London, in central London more often, because I was working in central London in one of the hotels for around 7 years. I think I was working in a concierge, so I'm quite familiar with central London, with all the attractions and everything, because that was my job to like, yeah. But I'm up to traveling. I was recently thinking, what is my hobby? And I think I figure out that traveling is my hobby, tourist stuff. And yeah, but I completely understand you. Now, when you're living, people who living in New York, they don't go every day to see, I don't know, World Trade Center. Now they calling it what, World Trade One, I think, yeah? World Trade One, something like that. Or you don't go to see Brooklyn Bridge or walk Brooklyn Bridge every day, as long as you're commuting to work. Yeah, actually I've been in New York in September, and I was driving in central of New York. That was crazy. It's like it's all like it's on the movies. There's like traffic, horns, angry taxi drivers. Yeah, when you're living in suburbs, you don't even feel like you live in a big city. I live in Wimbledon, just on the edge of Wimbledon, and it's part of Wimbledon that it's not very busy, and the street I live on is very quiet. So, and I live close there, and I work close to my house now, so I don't go central anymore. I'm just more south based. But guys, we're getting close to the Piccadilly again, so you're gonna be able to see Piccadilly again, which is a mini Times Square, if no one knows what Piccadilly is. And you can see it think the lights are too bright for the phone. But yeah, normally you can see this angel on the top. There's like a screen. You get some stuff there as well. Ooh, some bikers coming. Wow. Maybe not even bikers. That might be a car. What is that sound? That is crazy. Yeah, Piccadilly. They're advertising this new movie. And there's a Piccadilly fountain, but at this time of the year they close it down because I think of all the water and everything, and people might be doing some weird stuff inside. And you have some little angel on the top with an arrow, which Greek mythology comes in handy if you want to know who is that. So we're going back to, oh man, this guy is annoying, that sound. Can you hear it? Listen to that. It sounds like a bike. Can you hear it? It's like a bike or like some really strange car. But in London we have a lot of people coming over from Middle East. Actually, the hotel I was working in was a hotel where a majority of people that were coming in was from Middle East. And those people, I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong, but usually when I'm going on holiday, I rent a car. If I need a car, obviously. If I don't need a car, I don't rent it. But if I need a car, I rent a car. But apparently people from Middle East, when they're coming over, they bring in their cars over, and not necessarily the rich people. I was talking back in the time with some people who had their cars. Let's try and go left. Who had their cars brought with them, and it's not very expensive, because I think for them it's not that expensive to have their cars brought here, because I think their currency is like 5 times more to a pound, or 6 even. Yeah, so you have a lot of interesting cars. Yeah, that's what I do. I squatting in London as well. Moved about 45 times. Yeah, I've been living all around London as well, and I think South is my favorite place. Last time I was at North, I think I just managed to be there for a month. I don't know, I'm a South guy. I prefer South. I don't know why, but I think South London is not as busy as North London. Because yeah, you can divide London into few parts. Central London is different, South is different, North is different. But yeah. So we're gonna try go to Buckingham Palace. Let's try go through here. Let's try. I'm gonna show you a Big Ben again. We'll go through here. Oh, Big Ben is actually on the right here. Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, but we're gonna try go from here. This area as well, you have some theaters here. It's called Embankment. You have some nice hotels here. I think they shoot James Bond on this street back in the time. I think it was Skyfall or something like that. And there is a famous Sherlock Holmes pub on the left, and some nice fancy looking hotel on the right. Yes, so we have Embankment Bridge, and on the front of us there will be a London Eye. I'll see if I manage to show it to you. I might be able to show it to you, I might not. We'll see. Okay, we have a green light. Okay, be observant, because there's gonna be a London Eye on the right. We're gonna be... Oh, I can't go right here. Oh, I did it the same mistake again. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, we're gonna go left here. I forgot again that you can't go right here. Back in the time you could go right here. They changed it. Okay, so we're gonna... maybe even better. Maybe you're gonna be even... Maybe you can even see more stuff from there. Okay, we're gonna reverse here in a minute, and we're gonna go back. Oh, it's a nice view on the right. Look at this, guys. I'm sure you're gonna be able to see it. Yeah, you can't really see much. I think I need to buy better phone holder, which I can easily maneuver, like very flexible one. I'm gonna search for something like that, so anytime I need, I can just get access to the camera. Okay, I made a turn. Ah, yeah, I need to turn around here. Okay, I know where am I. I know where we are. We're gonna make a U-turn here, and we're gonna come back. Look at this fancy hotel. Ah, it's a Savoy. Look at this, maybe some famous people in front. Yeah, it might be... I think it's a Rajajini. No, I'm joking. I don't know who's that. But this is a Savoy Hotel. You have some famous movies being shot in Savoy Hotel as well. Lately, I think there was... Really? Really? It shows me to take right here. No, I don't think so. Okay, I think I'm just gonna reverse here, because I think the navigation is lying. Guys, don't trust navigation 100% always, because it told me to go in there. This is the back of the hotel, which I'm not going, because I work in a hotel and I know you don't go to places like this. But this is interesting. I didn't know this is a Savoy. I didn't know Savoy is here. But, for example, Savoy Hotel... Look at this nice entrance. I think this is actually the back entrance. This is not the front entrance. In Savoy, yeah, this is the back. Anyone famous? Maybe. In the Savoy, I think there was a Notting Hill, and lately there was a... I think there was a scandal with what's his name? The Prime Minister of Canada, I think. This guy, I think he was staying in the Savoy, £600 per night room, and he was staying there for quite a long time. And I think people of Canada didn't like to pay for that. But anyway, you can see Oxo in the front is like a tower, and in front of that Tesla. Guys, do you like Teslas? I actually like Teslas, but when I seen inside how Tesla looked like, I was like, London Eye alert. Sorry, I forgot to tell you there was a London Eye. Yeah, Teslas are nice, but expensive. And infrastructure for electric cars is not the best. So if you don't have a charger at home, I don't recommend buying electric car in England, because you're gonna get frustrated a lot. If you wanna have experience, rent it. That's what I did before buying a car. I rented out some electric cars. I've driven 2,000 miles with electric cars, and I said, okay, thank you very much, not interested anymore. I think the biggest frustration with electric cars was the infrastructure. You have quite a lot of the charging places, but many places. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking for a minute because there is a London Eye in front of us. Sorry, London Eye, Big Ben. London Eye is on the left, and we're gonna have a Big Ben in front of us, so there's a big chance of seeing it if you haven't seen it before. We've been here around 1 hour ago, but yes, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see what time is it? It's almost 1:30. Yeah, it's gonna be more visible when I get closer, which is pretty reasonable. Something to be closer when you get closer. That's it. Look at this. That's a Big Ben. This is the clock they feeding you from where you were a child. That's what's the most memories from London. This is the Big Ben. Look at this, guys. This is the clock everyone talks about when they talks about London. This is the first thing I can think coming to your head when you talk about London. Ah, nice. Yeah, I might check it out. I might check it out. Yeah, I like traveling. I just quite recently started this channel, but I travel a lot. In the last 2 years, I did travel a lot. After COVID finished, I did a lot of traveling. I went to US a few times. We went to Asia. We went to Africa. And I have a lot of content from that, which I probably... Yeah, come man. Come to central London and have a walk. But, oh, can you hear it, guys? The sound of Big Ben, because it's 1:30. I can have another round. You can see it again. I'm gonna drive around. I used to do that. I used to come to central London and just buy a coffee and just have a walk around down the Thames, or I just sit down at the Trafalgar Square and just chill. But obviously not on the weekends and not on while rush hours are on. Right now is so quiet. It's extremely amazing. I'm planning to do a stream on the 25th, because 25th in London everything is closed. Everything is closed, and everything, all of the transport is down. So imagine, it's gonna be so quiet. It's gonna be so interesting. I'm gonna do stream on that day as well, maybe afternoon or maybe between afternoon and evening, so you can see how the Buckingham. We're gonna go Buckingham now. I'm gonna put it on my sat nav. But look at this. I'm gonna stop here for a moment. I figured this out. You can stop here for a moment and you can have a look, guys. So this is the Big Ben. Big Ben. Do not confuse it with the pig pen. It sounds similar, but probably actually what they're doing inside of there, because it's the English Parliament, is not far from what's happening in a pig pen. But yes, Buckingham Palace. Now we're gonna go to Buckingham Palace. This is a nice spot. I think I could just drive around. No problem. Please hit like so I can cheat a little bit on the YouTube algorithm, so it can be recommended to more people and I might be able to pay for my fuel in the future. Thank you very much. Enjoy Lewisham. I hope you're gonna have a nice weather in the future of this year. Not a lot left, but take care, man. I'm going to work tomorrow in the morning, so I'm gonna have to wrap up soon as well. But take care. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll give it a little rub. Look at this, I have this awesome cloth. Okay, let's go. Let's go to Buckingham Palace. Let me know, guys, in comment, where would you like to go? What would you like to see? It's getting very quiet. Or maybe this area is quiet because there's not much life happening around. Yeah, as soon as I said it's getting quiet, I can see a police. Can you hear it? A disco. Okay, so we're going right here and then we're gonna go left here. And it's saying road ahead closed. Oops. Let's see if that's true. Because sometimes those things are not true. Very often I think they're not true. But anyway, we'll check. So we're very close to London, to Buckingham Palace now. Very, very close. On the right hand side there's a park, which I think is called St. James's Park, part of it, and another part of it is called Green Park, where you have very famous Ritz Hotel, which is a home for many movies. Many movies were made in Ritz. For example, Notting Hill. Do you know Notting Hill? Any fans of Notting Hill? Any fans of Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts? Yes, so this was done there. But right now we are on the very quiet road. You can see this road is red, which means that this something kind of a inauguration might happen on this road. There is, because we're in Buckingham Palace perimeter, so sometimes they're closing those roads when there's some royal celebration and things like that. Well, we're gonna drive in there. I hope it's open. Not sure. I think they do keep it open. Last time we were here it was open. Oh yeah, I think people driving around it. Yeah, so we're gonna try it's on the right now. You can see part of it. those who just joined, we are at Buckingham Palace. So there's one way we could go to the right here, or maybe we can't. No, we cannot go right, but we can go right here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So the Buckingham Palace is on the right now, and the flag is waving. So if the flag is waving, that means the Queen is at home. Look at this, Buckingham Palace on the left, and there is a fountain also, but you can't see a lot. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try go right here, and I'm gonna try reverse, find a way to, yeah, it's gonna be hard to see anything from here because there's a fountain in front. But anyway, you're gonna see there is this very famous road here. Usually when there is some kind of a celebration or anything, wedding, funeral, etc, etc, so they always closing this road, and the royal family drives this way. So this is where it all happens. Guys, if you're enjoying this stream, please hit like, because it helps the algorithm to recommend it to more amount of people, and then maybe I'm gonna be able to pay for my petrol. Okay, so this is the Pall Mall. They call it the Mall Drive, and in front there you can see there is this kind of a old gate which is being rebuilt. I think they're doing some works on it, so they're refurbishing it. So it's all covered in the, but actually it looks very spectacular. It looks very nice. Actually, it's very like historic. But I'm gonna take left here, and I'm gonna turn around because there's no point going there because it's all covered. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn around here. This is where horse guards are. Sometimes you can see videos of people trying to make a picture with a horse, and the horse is like, they're trying to give a hug to the horse or something like that, and the guy's going crazy on the horse. So that's where it is. Maybe in the future, if there's gonna be a lot of interest in that channel, I'll do some walking trips with some more history, and if there's gonna be interest, there's a lot of interesting things as well in London. You can go to museum, there are some nice trips. Even you can go to British Museum, which is very famous, and it has a lot of history stuff in it. I'll stop talking for a minute. In front of us there's a Buckingham Palace, so there is a fountain, and behind the fountain there's a palace. You can see flag hanging as well. Close the window. So this is the Buckingham Palace. I'm gonna try to tilt more a little bit when we're gonna be passing it so you can see. Yeah, but I think that's Athena on that, gold Athena, and actually it might be actually gold. I would not be surprised. And Buckingham Palace is, I can't tilt it. Oh, I'll try. Oh no, sorry, I can't do it. I'm gonna break my mount. Yeah, I think I need to get a better mount, which is going to be better accessible, and I can move it around and show you guys things. Maybe in the future I'll do that. But yeah, before I was saying I'm gonna share something with you, which I noticed today. So regarding streams, if you're starting your channel, or if you wanna get some traffic on your channel, what you could do is you can do streams like I do, but make sure you do streams with a phone in vertical position, like for shorts. Because if you do stream in horizontal position, it's not gonna get that much traffic, because it's not gonna be put in the short reel. So that's what I did. For a long time I was driving around with my phone in vertical position, because the main reason why I started this channel is because I like watching this kind of videos on the TV. But people don't watch. Oh, look at this, I haven't seen this before. Look at this nice place with the tigers and stuff. Very nice. So people don't really watch those streams on TVs. People right now, I think the most amount of people, what they do is just they scrolling through the shorts. And if you're gonna shoot stream in this position, your stream, there's a bigger chance of having people watching your stream than when you're doing it horizontally. Even though horizontally, if I would take my phone horizontally, you would see more. But yeah, basically. Oh, there's a big party on the left. The whole van is moving. What is going on in there? Look at this van, guys. I think this is one of those vans that you can have a party inside. The whole van was like shaking. That's crazy, but this city is crazy, really. I'll take you now to Park Lane. So Park Lane is a street, it's a long straight street full of different types of hotels. There's a Hilton on the right, and on the left hand side is a famous Hyde Park, which some of you may know is a home to Speaker's Corner. Some people know this because I think there's a lot of people watching Speaker's Corner on YouTube. Come on, Mr. Mercedes, I need to go straight. This place, Speaker's Corner, is a place where people just go and having debates, religious debates, political debates, anything. Yeah. So right now in Hyde Park there's a winter wonderland. I would show it to you guys, but my camera, sorry, I can't do it with this mount. I think I'm gonna invest in a better one. But also on Park Lane you have a lot of nice cars, salons. So you have BMW. Oh, and you have a speed camera here as well. Look at this. Let's slow down. Limit is 20. We don't want to go over limit because we don't want to get ticket. Because getting ticket is not very nice. All driver knows that. But what's also interesting about this area of London is, like, obviously if you want to live here it's super expensive, but there was a lot of immigration problems here, because there was a lot of people coming over, illegal immigrants, and they were just living on the right hand side here on that grass. They had whole camps, like the tents and everything. Now it's too cold for them, but they would come in here and they would organize their begging rings all around this area. So this is the place I used to work in. Actually, you can see it in front, between the car and the fence is a hotel. Is a 1,000+ room hotel. I used to work there in a concierge. That's why I can talk about London, because I learned a lot there. This place is called Cumberland. Now, for some time it was Hard Rock, and then before it was Cumberland as well. So it's just changing names all the time, rebranding. Interesting story. You're not gonna find out in the newspapers. So this company, the owner is Malaysian. They own the GLH Group, I think that's called. And they own quite a lot of hotels all around the world. And some of them are Thistle, Cumberland, and obviously they have different ones. All those hotel people, they own a lot of stuff. So it's the building, second building on the left. And they started a deal with Hard Rock. And they went inside deal with Hard Rock. But sorry, the guy confused me. Yeah, so this is the hotel I used to work at. This building. I'll show you more. That's the building. 1,000 Park Hotels. There was also quite loud scandal in that hotel. There was a murder inside while I was working there. But let's not talk about that. But yeah, so they made a deal with Hard Rock. Probably you know Hard Rock. Hard Rock is a pretty famous company all around the world. Just to let you know, right now we're on Oxford Street. That's a famous Oxford Street where you can spend your millions if you have some. But they'll be happy to take all your money. So, Hard Rock Hotel, they get into a deal with GHL or any of, I don't know what's the legal name of the group, and they became a franchise of Hard Rock. So Cumberland changed into Hard Rock, and it was the first Hard Rock hotel in London. That was the only one. There was a Hard Rock cafe before in London, and then they create Hard Rock Hotel, and also they create a cafe inside of the hotel. That was before COVID. Back at that time I worked there. So they used the name Hard Rock, and it didn't really work because the clientele was completely different. The people who used to come to there's a Selfridges on the left also. The people who were coming in were from Middle East, and the Hard Rock Hotel is because this hotel is very close to Edgware Road. So Edgware Road, a lot of Arabic influence, a lot of Arabic restaurants, a lot of Arabic people were coming into that hotel. But when they changed to Hard Rock, you know the profile of the hotel Hard Rock. Hard Rock is a hard rock. Is a music oriented. Is American brand. So basically, Arabic people, Middle East people, they were not fans of that, and also the way hotels are being run in London. Let's say from a person who was working in a hotel, it's not worth paying 300, 400, 500 pounds to get a room in central London. It's not worth it because it's just not worth it, believe me. The quality, the service, and the attitude of people working there, because most of the people works for the minimum, and life in London is very expensive, so people are fed up and they're not gonna be very helpful. The only person who is getting paid in hotels are managers, and the top ones, not the lower ones. So yeah, if you coming into London and you are on the budget, and you are not some crazy rich person with £10,000 to spend in London, if you have this kind of money, yeah, go to a hotel, get to Mandarin, go to Park Lane, Hilton, or what's this other, Grosvenor. Yeah, go to those hotels. Those hotels are probably better. But if you're gonna spend £400 per night in some cheap hotel in London, nah, don't waste your money. Don't waste your money, just get Airbnb. You can get such a nice Airbnb for the prices of the hotels. I've tested that all around the world already. Airbnb is better than hotels. Maybe only in Thailand I would go to a hotel, because in Thailand people are different and you can get very cheap hotel for, I think 5-star hotel we pay like £25 and you get food and everything. It's just amazing. But in London, nah. But it only works Airbnb only works if you rent it out for more than 3 days. If you're renting out for 2 days, it doesn't make sense to rent out Airbnb because of the fees. You're gonna pay much more than you would pay for the hotel. So if you're renting for more than 2, I think it's free. Do calculation with your trip, but I think it's 3 days. 3 days, and you can get better deal with that. And also it's different if you're driving and if you're not driving, because if you're driving and you want to get a hotel in central London, whoa, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay for parking, because most of the hotels, they don't have a parking, and if they have a parking, they're gonna charge you for parking, and if they don't have a parking, they might have a deal with a parking that is next door, but this parking is gonna be super expensive also. So if you're coming with a car, get Airbnb in like zone 2, not zone 1. Leave your car in there and just use public transport. Don't come with your car, because inside London you have to pay. There is something called congestion charge. So every time you're coming into London, you have to pay. Into central London, I mean, there's like a zone around central London, and every time you come you have to pay for that. Every single time you drive in you have to pay, like, I think it's £15 now. So yeah, good luck with that, paying £15 every time you drive in. It's a ridiculous amount of money. Obviously you can drive all day, but and it's stressful. Just take underground. Taking underground in London is much better, especially when you're a tourist. I drive because I like driving, but if I would work in central London, as I did, I never drove to work. Never. Not even one day. And not only because I didn't have car back then, but yeah, I wouldn't even want to drive. Parking problem, congestion charge problem, and now there's another problem, ULEZ. Maybe some of you heard it about ULEZ, which is another fee people need to pay if their car is not meeting certain standards with I think is an exhaust, some kind of stuff with the type of an engine you have, and all the emission you produce. So yeah, so we are in Regent Street again. We are in Regent Street, just past the on the right hand side you can see Apple Store, famous London Apple Store. Well, I'm not sure if it's famous, but... And now we're going down the Regent Street again. It's very quiet, super quiet. I'm so surprised by that. Really. But let me know, guys, in comments, where would you like to go? Because we've been to London Eye, we've been to Buckingham Palace. Now we're going towards Piccadilly Circus. So let me know, where would you like to go, and I might take you there. Otherwise, if there won't be any place you want to go, I might go to Tower Bridge. So, what countries you from, guys? Where are you from? I had a person from India yesterday, which was surprising. Oh, you can see that Piccadilly already. Yeah, it looks much nicer on the weekend because of the all the lights are on. Like, it's so bright in here, like it's a day. So let's go to Tower. No one's saying anything, so let's put Tower. Tower of London, which was a famous what? Anyone knows what tower was? I think I'm gonna get quiet for now. think I'm gonna eat something. You can see London Eye, guys. The point of the stream is to drive around London and show you some of the landmarks that are in London. I was just having quiet time. We just been to London Eye. We just been to Piccadilly Circus. Yeah, we've been many places already. Just a second ago we were passing in the London I. No, I'm not a cab driver. I wish. You need to have a proper training to get into the cab driving business. Those guys know the whole city. I have some knowledge of London because I was working in the concierge in the hotel, which was dealing with touristic stuff. But I'm not a cab driver. There's a very nice moon tonight. Not sure if you can see that. I think maybe you're gonna be able to see it now. Yeah, you can see it in the back next to some crane. Yeah, so I just drive around London and I show some nice stuff about London because many people would like to come in here. I can share some tips. If you're coming into London, I can maybe recommend you something. Yeah, so let me know if you're interested to follow. We've been to Canary Wharf today, which is the area of London, and now we are going to Tower, which is famous for Tower Bridge. Not sure if you're familiar with London, but there is a very famous bridge which actually folds to allow ships to go through. Yeah, now we're driving between Embankment, Breakfast Station, and we're trying not to get a ticket because there's so many of cameras around. Speed cameras. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just a random drive through the city. I'll ask people where would they like to go, what would they like to see, and then I'll go. We've been to, as I said, Big Ben, London Eye, Trafalgar Square. We done Buckingham Palace. So that's just killing the time at night, you know. Oh, that's a nice moon. Oh, it just hide. Yeah, you know, you need to keep yourself occupied. I'm just doing it as a hobby. I like driving around London. Just relaxing. It relaxes me driving around. I've done driving in different cities as well. I didn't stream them though. We've been to New York recently. We've done Los Angeles as well. Where else we've been? Denver. Yeah, we've been quite a lot of places recently, but yeah, not everywhere internet is well. But in 3 minutes we're gonna be at Tower Bridge. So if you want to have a look at the Tower Bridge, stick around for 3 minutes, and you're gonna see a Tower Bridge, famous Tower Bridge, next to a tower prison called the Tower of London, which is famous for holding prisoners. And was this one king which he kept his wives there before he killed them. So yeah, if you like the idea, please give me a like, because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. More people can see it, and if more people can see it, there's a bigger chance maybe I'm gonna be able to pay for my fuel. Yeah, I know it's not something that we like to do, but I rarely give likes on the videos as well, but I loved driving around for no reason too when I had my license. maybe you've been driving in London, and then after you can lose your license in one night in London. Oh, thank you for the like. How did you lose your license? Or maybe yeah, that's too personal. But if you're from UK, I can understand how that happens, because it's very easy to lose your license in UK. Super easy. Even probably 1 hour in central London and you can lose your license. Just one red light, one speed limit, that's 6 points. Do that 2 times and you're already at 11. And your license, you can say goodbye to license, but well, there's other reasons you can lose your license, I know. That was too personal, you don't have to answer. Guys, so on the right we have a tower bridge, so we're gonna go through it. But I think we're gonna have to go straight, because we can't take right to a tower bridge, so we're gonna have to go a little bit on the edge. Yeah, we can't take right directly into the bridge. Okay. Getcha. Well, happens. You're not the first. You're not the first one. You're not the last one. I know people as well who lost their license this way. Yeah. So right. Yeah, we can't take right here directly into the bridge, which is just on the right. But I know a place where we can turn around, and I'll turn around and we're gonna go directly into the bridge. Oh, you're gonna like that. Going through the bridge is so nice, because this bridge is so nice. But I think London, look, there's a speed camera just here. You need to be very cautious. Seriously, driving in London is a nightmare. Oh, did you see that? The cab driver, he just gonna get a ticket. It's a sad day for him. He's a cab driver, he should know. Come on, guys. That's why I use Waze. There is this app called Waze. Probably you know this, guys. But there is this app called Waze, and even if you don't need sat-nav, just driving around, it's gonna tells you where are the speed traps. So like in here, look, on the left hand side you can see there's a camera, and there's only 20. Yeah, speed limit is 20 miles per hour, so that's in kilometers is 32. But it's ridiculous in some places it makes sense, but some places it doesn't make sense at all, and almost most of London is this way. So there's a lot of angry people on that. So we're gonna take left here, and we're going to, okay, let's wait, let's build anticipation, so we can see some nice buildings up in there. Let me clean a window before. Let me make it nice and clean for you guys, because it's coming to you, to your house, and most probably into your bed, because most of you probably are right now in bed, I guess. Like I should, because I'm going to work in 5 hours. 6 hours. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. Tower Bridge. We have a tower prison on the right as well. You can see a chart, and we're going towards London Bridge. And the sound you could hear, which is telling me that there is an average speed check. Average speed check means that there is a camera at the beginning of the bridge and there is a camera at the end of the bridge, and they measure the speed at the entrance. They measure the no, they don't measure the speed, they measure the time in between when you're entering and when you're leaving, and then they can deduct the speed you are going with. Let me adjust the camera a little bit so you can see better. Here you go. And then they know your average speed, and if it's over 20, you're gonna get a nice penalty. You're gonna get a nice penalty, a lot of money. All right, yes, so I think what I'm gonna do, because it's already 1 o'clock, I think I'm gonna have one more round to Big Ben. So you can have a look at Big Ben, guys. Look, another camera. Yeah, driving in London is not very... You need to be very smart driving in London. Otherwise, either you're gonna lose your license or you're gonna spend a lot of money on tickets. There are certain tickets which doesn't cost you points. Speed and red lights, they do cost points. Parking tickets, they don't usually cost points, but you can have 11 points. Yeah, you need to be very focused on what you're doing. So I can take you to a Big Ben now, and I think I'm gonna finish there because I need to go home, sleep a little bit at least before hitting work tomorrow. Who else is working tomorrow, guys? Yeah, I would like to not work tomorrow, but I have to. I have to pay my bills because there's not enough likes here. If there would be million likes, maybe I wouldn't have to go to work tomorrow. Maybe I could just drive around London and make all this money like all those other YouTubers. But no, I don't mind going to work tomorrow actually, because it's only tomorrow and day after, and then I'm off for the whole week, so it's nice. I'm in vacation for the next 2 weeks. Ooh la la, that's nice. So where is your vacation? Where did you go for the vacation? Vacation. Isn't that American way of saying holiday? Are you from America? Vacation. Yeah, I think that's how American. Germany. Guten Abend. Guten Abend. Wir gehen schwimmen. What else do I know in German? Wie heißt du? Wie heißt du? I think that means what's your name, yeah? Wie heißt du? Guten Abend, der Harry. Alles klar? Alles klar, Harry? I've been living in Germany for 2 months in 2019, I think. 2019, yeah. I didn't really pick up any German there. I had a German at school when I was learning when I was back at school. And yeah, I failed. 1 year I failed because of German language. Yeah, I had to change school because yeah, my teacher was really annoying, and I said I'm not gonna go through that again, and I changed the school after she failed me in German. But yeah, German is not really easy language. It's very even when you hear some German people, they having a conversation on the street, you thinking like they arguing. So, but nice having someone from Germany. Also, yeah, German is difficult language. I struggled with German, really. What else I can say? Ah, yeah, I remember there was a rapper. When I was younger, I used to listen to a rapper from Germany. I think his name was Sido or Zido, something like that. He was wearing like a mask. I think he was from Berlin. Zido, yeah. I remember I even learned some of the lyrics back in what was it? Meine Stadt, mein Bezirk, mein Feld, meine Gegend, meine Straße, mein Zuhause, mein Block, meine Gedanken, mein Head, meine Liebe, meine Weltreich vorerst mit 76 Stock, or something like that. I don't remember. Something like that. I remember I learned this bit because I liked the song back in them. Yeah, I don't listen to it anymore. I became more I'm trying to be more, how to say that, more civilized. Having more respect to certain things in my life when I get older. When I was in Germany, I lived in what was it? It was close to Stuttgart, south of Stuttgart, I think, close to Reutlingen, something like this. So I've been there for, I think Germany was the first place where I was abroad. That was the first holiday I went to, or like you say, vacation. Vacation, yeah. But when I was young, I think I was like around 10, 11 back then when I was on holiday in Germany, and I was in Berlin. That was in Berlin. That was a nice holiday, actually. That was quite nice. Oh, you see? So that's not that far. 70 kilometers, that's not even 100 miles. That's like 50 miles maybe. 40 miles. Yeah, that's not far. I probably do more in London every day. So we have 4 minutes to Big Ben. We gonna have a Big Ben soon. Who knows what Big Ben is? Yeah, that's not far. For London is not far. I commute quite a lot in London, so for me driving is like, I drive a lot. Last week I've done like almost 500 miles. So for me driving is, I drive a lot. But my friend said that soon I'm gonna be tired of driving and I'm gonna stop driving. Maybe I'm gonna do walking then, because there's a lot of nice walking stuff you can do in you can see in London as well. So maybe I'm gonna get some gimbal and I'm just gonna walk with the camera. So I think two more turns and we're gonna get into the... I'm trying to position the camera in the way it's not too wobbly, but it's not very easy to do. Sorry guys, forgive me for that. I'm doing my best, but I don't know, I need better mount. I need to find a mount for the phone because I'm streaming from the phone. Is your gas cheaper? You know what, I was putting petrol today in the car, and just before this holiday season now, the prices went up. It went up so crazy. It was like, now it's 140 something. I found one for 139, £1.39. So yeah, I think it's quite expensive comparing to different countries. But look at this, guys. There's a Big Ben in front. I'm gonna slow down a little bit so you can have a nice view. You have a Big Ben and you have a lot of London buses. Look at this view. Usually there's a light on those things. I don't know what's going on. I think they're saving money. Usually it's all lighted, and maybe I need to come here on Friday or Saturday. So this is the famous Big Ben, which probably will give a sound, or it gives a sound already because it's past. This is the famous Big Ben. Yes, that's it. That's the Westminster on the left. And you have a Big Ben and you have the Parliament, and usually it's all lighted up. I don't know what's going on, but maybe it's Sunday and they don't expect too many people. So, well, it's a cool view. You have a London bus and you have a Big Ben. Yeah, there's not many tourists. Maybe because of the holidays, people are going away. And I was here a few days ago, and it was packed with people. It was so many people that it was crazy. So I'm gonna make another round, and I have a nice spot for parking here. I mean, it's not a parking spot, but it's a nice place. You can have a view on the... You can just drive around this roundabout and park on that line, and lights takes ages, so you can have a nice view on the Big Ben. So I'm gonna park exactly in my spot. This is my sightseeing spot, Big Ben. So guys, if you like the channel, please give me like on this stream if you like what you've seen here today. If you're just passing, enjoy your rest of your evening. I'm gonna show you this Big Ben, and then I'm gonna head home because it's already 1:30 and I need to be up at 7. So I wanna have a little sleep, at least. So we have a green light and we have a red light. That's it. Look at this beautiful Big Ben. And there's a moon just next to it. Can you see? You have a Big Ben and you have a beautiful moon on the right. Half moon. Amazing. Amazing. So you do this often? Yeah, quite often. I'm just relaxing this way. Basically, takes stress away. You know, living in London, there's a lot of people dealing with depression, and you need to find your way to manage stress. If you don't find your way to manage stress, it's just gonna eat you up. So that's one of the things I do to manage my level of stress. Drive around, because you have control on the street what you're doing, and it relaxes me, especially driving at night. Driving during the day is not that nice, but during the night, I think driving during the night is much cooler. There's not much traffic, and yeah, I found this very relaxing. And if in the future it's gonna be able to generate some income, which I don't really think so, but I just do it as a holiday purpose, just a relaxation. And okay, last view on the Big Ben, guys. Last view on the Big Ben, and the moon, beautiful moon on the right. We have the Parliament building, and that's it. And let's go home. But the camera would stress me out in front Barclays area. What's Barclays area? Barclays area. What's that? Oh, big hole. With the blue light on it. Sorry, I didn't spot it. On the right hand side from a Big Ben, there's a Westminster Abbey. Maybe one of the buildings next to it is this church. Maybe that's what it was. Oh, I'm getting sleepy now, so it's a good time to get to bed. I still have 20 minutes. Looked like Stadium Arena or something. Nah, not over there. Maybe just looked like this. There's no stadium around that area, but there is like a church or something like that. It's like a church, and there is a I was in O2 Arena before, like 1 hour ago or something like that. but in that area over there, there's nothing like that. London Fire Brigade headquarters on the left. That's where firefighters comes from. We are just driving along the river now, along the Thames. We're going towards Embankment service station, but away from Embankment station. Yeah, what would you like to see in London? If you would come to London, what would you like to see? This is Vauxhall. This place lately became very skyscrapery. There's so many high buildings right now here. I think they're trying to make it very fancy, this area. City of London. Yeah, we've been to City of London today as well. We've been to Westminster today as well. Yeah, so you can if you stick to the channel, then you definitely will have a glimpse of those things. I think driving in the evening has a more of a, how to say this, climate. But during the day usually you can see more. He reminded you of what? Sorry? Skyline of Frankfurt. Okay, and now I spot there's an end of that sentence. I think there's two Frankfurts, isn't it, in Germany? There's one. There's a one close to Berlin, I think, and there's one more, isn't there? The skyscraper, yeah. Ooh, there is a disco. I call it a disco because it gives a sound and there's a light. Something happened. Ooh, and there's a taxi. I think there was some accident in the taxi. Ooh la la. That's the London. That's what's happening in London. Look, I'm going towards my house direction now. But as we're gonna be going away from central London, you're gonna see how quiet it's gonna be getting. I mean, at least that's what it should be. We'll see what's gonna happen. Maybe more people is gonna be on vacation as well. Like you said, is actually, I think it's a holiday break now. I don't think kids going to school tomorrow. But it's gonna be interesting driving on Wednesday, sorry, because everything is going to be closed, everything is gonna be shut. People are gonna be busy drinking or whatever they're gonna be doing. Wow. I think on Friday, was it Friday or Thursday? I think on Thursday we've done 3 hours of driving. And we started we've done more. We've done like 5 or 6 hours of driving around London. And we went to Richmond Park. And it was getting dark and it started to rain, but we were able to see some deers, because in Richmond Park you have free roaming deers, which you can see, you can encounter, and also if you dump enough you can get a by, which happened in the past, that people were getting too close to those deers and they were attacked, because it's a wild animal. But yeah, that's a very nice place. Oh look, we have a fox in front of us. Can you see? Can you see a fox? This is very popular view in London, to see a foxes. Oh, there's 2 foxes even. Can you see them? Yeah, so deers, there were in Richmond Park, there is a park called Richmond Park, and in that park you can find deers. You can find deers, just groups of deers. I think I've seen like 5 groups, and each of those groups like 50 of those deers in there, and they just walking around this park. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we might go there soon. Well, not today because it's closed already, but there are types of parks they're closing for the evening, and you have those national parks. Oh, another camera. Yeah, so if you're driving in England, I mean, England is pretty good, London is bad. London is packed with cameras everywhere. I think that's how they make money. I think that's how they make their money. Just trying to make more money on the tickets. So you need to have amusing ways, and it reminds you. If I'm driving on the same road all the time, then I know where the cameras are. But when you don't, then it's good to have something that's gonna reminding you that, okay, there's gonna be camera there, there's gonna be camera here, because you can't drive too fast, but still you might get a ticket. It's being ridiculous. Yeah, foxes are everywhere. Foxes are everywhere. You can see foxes everywhere in here in London. You can see crazy people trying to blinking their lights on you. I have people blinking lights on me because you're going too slow, and if you go faster you're gonna get a ticket. So yeah, but foxes are, foxes you can see everywhere in London. Maybe not in central, not too much in central London because there's too much happening. Another camera. But yeah, if you go out of my house, sometimes you can even hear them at the night fighting. But foxes are everywhere. This is like a plague, London plague of foxes. But funny thing is that there's rats also. And actually there's so many foxes, they should be eating those. What's the name? Those rats, those foxes, but I think they quite picky. And this area is called Clapham Common, and this area is always full of people and parties. Even now, some places there's not many people out, but there's people partying. There were clubs still open at this time, which is crazy. And here we have two people trying to cross the street, coming back from the party, I think. No, I think they finished work. Yeah, so you have two types of cameras in London. You have one camera, well, there's more cameras, but the one that you need to look out for is the speed camera, and the other one is the camera that red light camera. So speed camera can check your speed, but the red light camera can check if you went on the red light. So sometimes the light change very quickly and then you go through, even though when you were going you were still like yellow, or you might get a ticket, and those tickets are dangerous because you might lose your license later. So yeah, there's another camera. It's packed with cameras, man. They're making so much money. Yesterday I was coming back, there's another camera on the right side. So this camera on the right side is catching the people coming from different direction. So those people, and someone yesterday was someone was driving from that side there, and he got a ticket because every time this camera goes off, you have a flash. Look, another camera on the left. This place is just, that's crazy. Yeah, so these two types of tickets, speed ticket and a red light crossing the red light, you get penalty, you need to pay money. So I think it's like 60 or 70 pounds, but it also gives you points. So I think you get 3 points for each. If you get speed and you get red light, you get 3 points for each. So I think you can have around 11 points in UK. 11, depending on your age, I think, and how long you have a license. And if you go over that, I think it's 11 points. When you go above 11 points, you're gonna lose your license, and I think you're gonna lose it for some time. Maybe, I'm not sure how it works after. I never lost my license, but after you're losing it for points, maybe you need to redo the test, or I don't know how it works after, but they're taking off your license. You can't drive anymore. So if you're not very careful, you can lose your license in one day, because you can just go over speed limit 2 times, go on the red light 2 times, and that's it. You have no license. So that's the reality of living in London. And I have a flatmate which I'm living with, which is constantly getting tickets. This guy, mostly for parking, but if you get ticket for parking, there's no points for that, but speeding and some different offenses, you get points. Yes, that is nice because yeah, some places when I was driving around in Europe or in US, they don't inform you about cameras. So yeah, you are right. That's true. Is nice. Usually some places they have cameras hidden, but here they like. At least this is nice that you know where cameras are, which is actually pretty. You might be thinking, okay, how do you know? If you know where cameras are, how dumb you need to be to get a ticket. But when you know about this, sometimes you neglect it. Sometimes you're getting busy thinking about something else, and you just go over. It's not you go over a lot. You go over one, two, and I think the limit is like 20, you can go maximum like 10% more. So if you go like 23, that's it. Boom, they have you. Yeah, that's what I know. That's what I heard. That all the cameras are. Do I have tolerance for speeding? What do you mean tolerance for speeding? Do I do a lot of speeding? If that's what you mean. No, I try to drive reasonably, because you never know what's gonna jump out. You got people coming on your road, you have dodgy drivers driving from places to place, and you might have fox jumping out on you. So no, I'm trying to drive legally, you know. Oh, getting sleepy now. Man, in Germany right now it's 3 o'clock, isn't it? Why are you not sleeping? Ah, yeah, because you're on vacation. It's 2 o'clock in London. I have 10 minutes still to get to home. And when I get home, I'm gonna go sleep. Yeah, so probably tomorrow I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do any streaming. But I'm gonna do it on Thursday definitely, because I need to go central. No, not Thursday, sorry, Tuesday. I'm gonna do it on Tuesday. So yeah, I might have a little drive around London. I think I'm gonna start around 5:30 on Tuesday. There's gonna be stream, London time, of course. So if anybody interested in live streams, I'm gonna be sharing my life in London with you. In Germany, I'm trying to read the comment. You can drive 10 kilometers over the speed limit, and you get only some warning. Okay, penalty. Okay, yeah. So maybe if you drive outside the city and policemen stop you, or you being stopped by policemen, then maybe there is something like this as well. But if you caught by camera, there's no one talk to. You can also always you can appeal. You can appeal and say like, oh, something. You can try appeal. You can, if you have a good excuse, they might let you go. But obviously, I don't know what would be an excuse for speeding. I don't know. Maybe my wife is in labor. Maybe that would be something that they might say, okay, don't worry. But apart from that, Yeah, I think if you like, even in the if you're going on the highway, you can go 70 on the highway. We don't have autobahns here when there is no speed limit, but even on the highway, when you go on the highway, there is a limit and there are cameras, but they inform you about cameras as well. So what's nice in this country is that they telling you there are cameras, so be careful. If you're gonna go over, like here, look, another camera. I need to slow down. So it's very, yeah, on one hand it's easy not to get ticket. On another hand, it's easy to get a ticket. If you know what I mean. Welcome India. So now we have Germany and India tied in. Another person can't sleep. I think in India is night as well, or maybe it's even morning coming. I was talking to someone from India 2 days ago, I think. Look at those empty roads. You just want to press accelerate, but you cannot. Why? Because there's another speed camera, and this camera is not only speed camera, this camera is a red light camera. So this camera can actually make you a picture when you're going on the red light, and if you're going on the red light speeding, then that's gonna cost you even more, and you're gonna get more points. So yeah, you can see there's not a lot of traffic right now. We are getting close to Wimbledon right now. That's where I live, and yeah, basically, look, empty streets. There's someone walking on the left, but with two crazy dogs, so they don't worry. Yeah, there's not many people. Early morning in India, probably nice weather, nicer than in London. In London we have 21.5 degrees in my car. Outside I think is around 8, maybe 6. So it's not that bad, but it's not that awesome either. Oh, this gentleman was not patient. He's not very patient. He had to be quicker. This is where the buses stops. There's a bus station here. A lot of buses inside. You have some double deckers here as well. I think they're finishing now. It's too late. It's too late to work. If you focus on the street, then it's easy to avoid tickets. Are you on the road? That's bad. Not all the roads are that bad. It depends on the councils. Depends on the councils. What council is running the area? South London is packed with them. But if you go to North London, it's not that many of the cameras. So it all depends on the council. Wow, in India is 0 degrees. I didn't know you're getting 0 degrees in India. Look, I learned something. I was thinking that India is super hot. That's crazy. That is crazy. 0 degrees. So I think London is even warmer, because in London, can't see it. Wait, where is it? Ah, here, 6. Yeah, it's 6 degrees. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so I have 2 more turns to make and I'm gonna be home. And I'm gonna say goodbye to all of you watching. I would love to drive a little bit more. But it's in Germany. Oh, okay, sorry. I read. I thought it's from the friend from India. It's in Germany. 0. Okay. Yeah, India probably is nicer. I would love to drive all night with you guys, but I need to go home and I need to sleep. And I need to go to work in 5 hours. But I'm gonna see you on Tuesday, sorry. On Tuesday, I'm gonna be streaming at 5:30, so it still should be, nah, it's not gonna be light anymore at 5:30. But you're gonna be able to see some more of London if you're interested. If you want to see something, you can let me know in comments. You can drop me a message. If you're interested in seeing something, I might drive there. I might even take my camera out if I find parking spot and show you more closely. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Gentlemen, ladies, have a good evening, have a good day, have a good night, or whatever it is where you are.